Welcome to the Neuromodulation Podcast, presented to you by the International Neuromodulation Society. Dive into the forefront of today's emerging neuromodulation techniques, insights, and ethical and clinical applications. Subscribe now to join the multidisciplinary collaboration of medical care providers, scientists, and engineers who are part of the global conversation that's shaping the future of healthcare. On this mini-sode, we welcome Derek Yancy, a patient who suffered severe chronic back pain, which limited his mobility to crawling at times. We hear his journey of having 2 back surgeries in advance of his first spinal cord stimulator, and how this device got him back to being able to carry his grandkids. Let's dive in.
Back in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, lifting weights without a trainer, working from a desk without sitting for 8 hours a day, and no movement whatsoever, just shuffling and computer and just working from the desk 8 hours a day. As time went on, I felt discomfort in my back, and I was limited in doing certain things. So I went to the hospital and talked to a neurosurgeon, and he said that my disc was protruding against my sciatic nerve. That's where the pain came from. So he recommended surgery. So back in the 80s, early 80s, I had my first back surgery. And over a period of time, back started hurting again back in the 90s, the late 90s. And I had a second surgery, I guess it was in 2000 or something. And still didn't really feel quite right. I refused to take pain pills, pain medication. So I was referred to the pain clinic, and I was recommended for a stimulator, and I forget what year, but I had the stimulator implant, and it changed my life completely. I was able to walk much better, able to stand without doing the leg crawl with my hands. And I was able to tie my shoes with my grandkids. It was the best thing since sliced bread. It changed my life completely, Recently, I received a new stimulator, which will be able to charge 5 times a year for a couple of hours a day. I'm looking forward to that because the old stimulator, there's a certain lifespan with that stimulator. This one, I'm looking forward to doing more things with it, not having to go through another change, an implant change. Just able to this stimulator, it makes me want to run and nobody's chasing me. My back feels so much better. It's like heaven to me. Just able to get in and out of the car comfortably, able to take steps, able to just walk without feeling discomfort or pain. I'm able to do it's a million and one things that I could say. If you're having any type of problems, try the back stimulator. It's better than, it's like the sunshine every morning. It's the sunshine every morning. I was a patient in the pain clinic, and I was telling my doctor, Dr. Anitescu, that I don't like taking pain pills or muscle relaxers and things like that. And she recommended the stimulator. I was a prime candidate for it. And when she did my first implant, it was like recess in heaven. I was just amazed by it. I was amazed by it. And I tell people all the time, when some of my friends, they said, oh, Derek has back problems. And some of my friends tell their friends, don't mention back problems to Derek, because he's just going to go on and on and talk to your doctor about this, talk to your doctor about the stimulator. And so they said, don't mention it because he's going to carry the conversation on. That's just how much I love the stimulator. But Dr. Anitescu, she felt that I was a candidate for it. Since then, my first stimulator, I've been doing wonderful. Now that I have the second stimulator, I'm even doing much better. I have the new one up to date because the first one was years ago. Now I guess I have the 2022 or 23 stimulator. And I appreciate Dr. Anitescu for the implant and letting me know about it. And I'm always speaking about the stimulator to different people who, oh, my back problem, I have a back problem. And I'm like, hey, why don't you ask your doctor about the stimulator? Maybe that could help out. Maybe you could be a candidate for it.
Thank you to Derek Yancy for sharing your spinal cord stimulator journey. That's all for today's mini-sode. Be sure to subscribe now so that you're notified when the next episode launches.